Hey, Rome, everybody lay off Keith Hernandez. Don't they know it was just a joke? Signed that idiot 911 operator, Lee in Vancouver. You know, honestly, I really don't want to hear from Forbes again. Now, what the hell?
911, what is your emergency?
Yes, I need a police officer over here.
What's going on?
I've got 2 teenage daughters, and I just got home from work. They were physically fighting with each other, and one of them kicked a hole in a door. And they're 12 and almost 14, and the 12-year-old is completely out of control, and I physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her? Are you there?
Excuse me?
That's a joke. Okay, so...
Who are you? What is your name?
Mike Forbes.
Okay, that's not funny, Mike.
I'm sorry.
Guess what? I'm going to file a formal complaint.
I don't blame you a bit.
Because you know what? This is really not very funny.
I know it's not, ma'am.
Well, guess what? It's not going to be very funny when I go in front of your supervisor and tell him...
I understand.
I guess he can just listen to the tape.
Yes, he can. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, sorry doesn't cut it. I need a police officer.
Hold on.
That seemed to go pretty well for Forbes. Much like Keith Hernandez, if you have to stop to tell them that it's a joke, then you just bombed. And as I always say after I hear that soundbite, and I'm never looking to play it, but some of you can't get enough of it, but as I always say after playing that soundbite, if she had that kind of control over her kids the way she did Forbes, she wouldn't have to call 911 to have them help her raise her kids. I mean, I guess her daughter is 12 and as big as her and out of control. You know, that to me is just never an option. Look, your kids frustrate you. They get a little mouthy. They have a bad attitude. They're surfing the net looking at porn. They're hanging out with the wrong kids. I mean, you deal with it. It's 911. It's not nanny 911. It's 911 for real emergencies. Fires, burglaries, assaults, heart attacks, natural disasters, criminal activity, physical problems. My kids won't leave me the hell alone. I think I'm going to play that one more time and break it down and not bring it up ever again. All right, so this was the woman calling the 911 operator who is now just known as Forbes.
911, what is your emergency?
Stop right there. What kind of way is that to start a phone call? 911, what is your emergency? How about 911, how can I help you? I mean, on point, focused, sense of urgency. This guy's just jerking off. 911, what is your emergency? Bro, you're a 911 operator. You're not working the drive-through window at Taco Bell. A little more sincerity, and if you could approach this thing with a little more seriousness, that would be nice. It is 911. You're not the guy walking out to the drive-through line asking what they want to eat. Go ahead. What else do we have?
I need a police officer over here.
What's going on?
I've got 2 teenage daughters.
What's going on? Nothing good, Forbes, if she's calling 911. What's going on? It's like calling your boys, yo, bro, what's up? I don't know, what's going on? How's your day? She's not calling you just to say, what's up, how you doing? Got nothing better to do. What's going on? Nothing good, Forbes. She's calling 911.
And I just got home from work. They were physically fighting with each other, and one of them kicked a hole in a door. And they're 12 and almost 14. And the 12
stop, hold on. One of them kicked a hole in the wall. So why are you calling 911? You know what you need? You need a carpenter. You need to go to True Value or Home Depot. You shouldn't be calling 911. Get your butt down to Lowe's, buy some spackle, and fix the hole. What's 911 going to do? Call the carpenter for you? Oh, really? Your kid kicked a hole in the wall? No problem. I'll dispatch a carpenter in the area to repair the hole in the wall. I mean, what are you thinking, lady?
Is completely out of control, and I physically, if she's as big as I am, I can't control her.
Okay, did you want us to come over to shoot her?
Whoa, Forbes, there's the money line right there. Granted, she shouldn't have been calling 911 with that, but she's having a hard time. She's at wit's end. Her kids are breaking up the house. She can't control them. And he's taking it all in, thinking, locked and loaded. Here comes the money line. Do you want me to come over there and shoot him? Again, I got to wonder, how many times have you used that line before? How about this? I know hindsight's 20/20, and I hate to go armchair quarterback on Forbes. I hate to go armchair 911 operator on Forbes, but how about this? Ma'am, I'm really sorry. I wish I could help you, but this phone line is designated for emergencies, and I'm going to have to hang up right now. I'm really very sorry. Have a nice day. We need to leave the line open in the event that somebody who really needs our services is calling. I'm sorry, ma'am. Have a nice day. Instead of, you want me to come over there and shoot him? At that point, once she got over the shock, she gathered herself, and it was on. Dead air.
Are you there?
Excuse me?
That's a joke. Okay, so
Who are you? What is your name?
Mike Forbes.
Oh, no, she's there, Forbes. She's there. She's just getting ready to run you. She's just picked her jaw up off the ground. She's dusting herself off, and she's ready to go. She's getting ready to get into a brawl. At that point, again, like I said, anytime somebody has to tell you that it's a joke, they know they've bombed. Mom just went from being the biggest pushover ever to out-and-out domination.
Okay, that's not funny, Mike. And
sorry.
guess what? I'm going to file a formal complaint.
Actually, one thing, lady, to be fair, that was funny. For all the wrong reasons. But whatever you do, don't say it's not funny. That's the one thing that's not open for debate right here. We could talk about her decision to call them. We could talk about the way he handled it. But the one thing that is not subject to debate was, that was funny. Do you want me to come over there and shoot him? That was funny. So you're wrong about that, lady.
I don't blame you a bit.
Because you know what?
What?
This is really not very funny.
I know it's
No,
not.
see, again, I take offense to that. It was really very funny. That's where you're wrong. See, now Forbes at that point is going to lose his job anyway, so he might as well just let it go. At that point, he's all in. At that point, he should just argue with her. No, ma'am, actually, it was funny. And why don't you raise your own damn kids? That's not my job.
Well, guess what? It's not going to be very funny when I go in front of your supervisor and tell him.
Wrong again. That's going to be really funny, if not funnier. When you go in front of his supervisor and you lay it all out, that might be the funniest part of all. So again, ma'am, wrong. 3 strikes and you're out. Strike 1, you called Forbes to raise your kids. Strike 2, you thought that wasn't funny. And strike 3, you said it wasn't funny when you go to the supervisor. Oh, no, that would have been really funny.
I understand.
I guess he can just listen to the tape.
Yes, he can. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well,
Hold
sorry
on.
doesn't
Hold
cut it.
on
I need a
one
police
second.
officer.
Hold on.
Good night, Forbes. I guess he can just listen to the tape. Yeah, him and everybody in America, and I think that's about the 59th time we've done that. I would let it go. I'm over it. But people keep calling to ask for it. Now that I broke that thing down frame by frame, I think we are officially done. You just know the guy's boss was like, Mike, Forbes, get down here. I need to see you in my office. No, my stuff's boxed up already. It's cool. It's cool. There's really nothing left for us to talk about. Hopefully I'll never have to do that ever again. I think I'm now done with that 911 call. You clones have been abusing that call. It stopped being funny about 5 years ago. It's like you people find something you like and you just keep beating it into the ground. That horse died a long time ago. That stopped being funny at least 5 years ago. Let it go. Turn the page. I'm not going to waste time on my talk show with that nonsense ever again. Turn the page. Still to come, Tom Zibikowski, Notre Dame safety, professional ball.